I mean, what exactly is okay for the Israelis to use? The terrorists can do whatever they want. They can come in on October 7th during a Jewish holiday and slaughter basically young people. So when you defend yourself, you're giving up diplomacy. When you defend yourself, you're the one responsible for expanding the war. When you use techniques that are aimed at destroying the enemy or the leadership of the enemy in order to bring the war to a faster end, then you're the terrorist. You've heard by now, of course, about the pager walkie-talkie attacks. Absolutely brilliant use of technology. Maybe they ought to ask the Israelis how to protect Donald Trump. I think they'd be able to figure out a way to do it. That said, Leon Panetta, who's been a Democrat Party hack forever, who's been given high positions as a result, whether at the CIA, Secretary of Defense, and in my view, a failure at all of them, Chief of Staff at one point at the White House. He, among others, but he most prominently came out and said that what the Israelis did there was an act of terrorism. So the Israelis managed to secrete these devices within the Hezbollah leadership, the top 2 or 3 tiers. And with apparently one signal, they blow up. Because Israel knows it's going to war with Hezbollah, because Hezbollah has shot over 9,000 missiles into Israel. They've literally killed hundreds of Israeli citizens. And that's since October 8th, after Israel was attacked by Hamas on October 7th. So this is all being orchestrated by Iran, which of course is getting hundreds of billions of dollars from us, and nobody's cutting off weapons to them. And so Panetta said this is an act of terrorism. What are the Israelis allowed to do to defend themselves? What are the Israelis allowed to do to win? Apparently they have to lose and be eviscerated to accommodate the modern Democrat Party, to accommodate these old, long-in-the-tooth buffoons who destroyed our foreign policy decades ago, or to be treated well by the Bidens and the Harrises and the Blinkens of the world. I mean, what exactly is okay for the Israelis to use? The terrorists can do whatever they want. They can keep targeting citizens, targeting cities, which is what they're doing over and over again. Use Russian equipment, use North Korean equipment, use Chinese equipment. It doesn't much matter. They can come in on October 7th during a Jewish holiday and slaughter, among other things, basically young people who are at a festival. Okay, we get this, that's bad, but. That's bad, but, you know, we need to pull back. We can't expand this. It's already expanded. So when you defend yourself, you're giving up diplomacy. When you defend yourself, you're the one responsible for expanding the war. When you use techniques that are aimed at destroying the enemy or the leadership of the enemy in order to bring the war to a faster end, then you're the terrorist. So now the victim is the terrorist. Is there another country on the face of the earth that's treated this way? Can you think of one? That's treated this way by the United States or the United Nations or the European Union? I can't think of one.
For all this and much more, sign up for Levin TV.